first, it looks like there are two taxidermied lions in the middle of lovemaking.
That's the face I make, so that makes sense.
Yeah, no, exactly. I feel very seen.
Welcome to the Love It or Hate It section of Love, Hate, Laughs. Are we in it?
All right, welcome to Love, Hate, Laughs, the Love It or Hate It portion of our show. I am a producer, Paul.
I'm Nick Scalzone.
I am Eliza Butler.
And I'm Bjorn RG.
And we're going to have some fun. So we just got done with a really fun episode where Eliza talked about her love of taxidermy and Nick talked about his hate of ocean boating or ocean fishing. and if you haven't checked that out, please check that out. It's a really fun episode. But we're going to focus on one of those today. So today, as you can see from the screen, we're going to Love It or Hate It Taxidermy Edition.
Dun, dun.
So we're going to look at some unique taxidermy and
so
give our
happy.
thoughts on it. Does that sound good?
It
I'm
does.
so happy right now.
I always, when I was a kid, though, like, because I said I got into taxidermy, or I tried to get into taxidermy,
You gave
grew up
it a
in
whirl.
Montana. No, I grew up in Montana, and I did think that taxidermy was associated with taxis. Like, I thought there was some connection to them. I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
You just thought that you'd get in that yellow car and there'd just be like a stuffed moose.
Yeah.
I would
don't
ride
know.
a taxi every day if that was. I would have taken a taxi here. Just like,
Just
I
like-
got the pheasant. Hell yeah.
Cool. I got the pheasant again. Sorry, I just had to mention that. But
Thank you.
Taxidermy Edition, very excited
Yeah.
for this.
Awesome. Should we dive in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
So look one or picture one. And I think this would be, this is going to be a fun challenge. I named each one something
Oh, yeah.
really quick and easy that was off the dome. But if you can think of a funnier caption, please jump in. If not, I guess I had the funniest caption. So that's the way that goes. So, all right.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So we're starting strong. So the title on this I put "Don't Be Sheepish," and let's start with Nick. If you want to describe what we're seeing, and then say if you love it or hate it.
So it's an armchair, but the back has a sheep's head, and each arm has a sheep's head, for a total of 3 sheep's heads. It appears the legs are sheep's legs and hoofs.
Oh my gosh!
And then you got a very nice sheepskin chair. Obviously, like, you wouldn't have the sheep's head if you didn't have sheepskin
Yeah, you
everywhere
gotta have
else.
the
Yeah.
whole.
That'd be weird.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it would go well in my house personally. I don't think it fits with like the image that we're trying, or the feng shui. I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Yeah.
What I am saying is I hate it. It doesn't look good.
I mean, what house would this look good in?
You know, a creepy one.
Yeah.
one where people go and they die
Never come back.
in the basement. Yeah.
All right. We gotta hate it.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's weird.
Okay, Eliza.
Obviously, I love it.
Love it. Okay.
Do I want it in my house? No. I think it would be very difficult to keep clean. I don't think it would be that comfortable. Like, you're trying to lean back and, like, your head keeps knocking into the sheep's nose. Like, But I appreciate the vision. I mean, this is going to be a preview. I'm going to love all of them, obviously. I appreciate and the craftsmanship and just like the sheer bonkers thought process that was like, oh yeah, I got 3 sheep. We're going to make it work. I'm into it.
I like it.
You wanted suggestions of other things.
Yeah.
3 sheeps to the wind.
I like that.
Also, big sheep energy. I like that as well. Or don't take sheep from anyone. I don't know. Or talking sheep.
Holy sheep.
Yeah, holy sheep. Holy sheep.
I don't see any holes.
I am gonna. So my answer is I'm gonna say love it too.
Ooh, okay.
I'm about it. It looks like one sheep with like sheep fists.
Ooh, yeah.
I love that. Just
new
like the
superhero.
This is the
ultimate
final
sheep.
form
Sheep man.
of.
It's like this sheep with sheep fists.
It's like bah. Like,
Yeah.
What was that one show that had the lamb in it with this is the song that never ends?
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh, that
lamb
gets in my
chop?
head and
Lamb
says,
Chop.
please-
This is like Lamb Chop on
Was
steroids.
that called Lamb Chop?
And possessed.
The puppet was Lamb
Yeah,
Chop.
the puppet was Lamb Chop. Was it the name
The
of
song
show?
was called the show was Lamb Chop. The song was called "This Is the Song That Never Ends,"
Ooh, okay.
and it was stuck on my ADHD head radio for like a long time. So
Do you ever have like dreams with songs in it? I have dreams with songs. I wake up with songs just going, and I'm like, it's like, and it's always like, you know, Cruel Summer. It's always a Taylor Swift song.
yeah, it is, baby.
And they're just like in there and just like, like I wake up, I'm like, babe, can you just turn it down? He's like, I've not turned anything on. What are you talking about?
That's a weird way to reject.
That is a
in the
song.
morning.
I
in
would
your
never
head.
turn anything on right now.
Can you turn that off?
Put it away.
Well, that's the thing that sucks is if it's stuck in your head and you can't sleep because you have this song stuck in your head.
Yeah.
How do you shut it off?
You listen to another song and
Ooh.
focus. I've had to learn over time. Because I am not. I know some people are able to change their ADHD radio station in their head. I cannot.
I can't either.
So I have to listen to another song very deliberately.
Mm.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
The one I had last night was the one that's like doo doo doo. It's the zombies.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's the time.
It's
the time of the season.
Of the season.
And the
Wait, we don't have the rights to this. We don't have the rights to this. We don't have the rights to this.
we can acapella it.
I don't know that we
Dun,
were
dun, dun,
quite close enough.
Yeah,
to
we're
get
not
to
even
Right,
close
yeah.
enough to that.
Shazam's like,
Timmy.
what?
It's the thyme
The time of the,
in the bread.
but
Sheeping around. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Well, I like it. I like it.
sheeping around.
So I'm sorry. Did you?
Oh, I said
I'm-
love it, but my
Okay.
little caveat was I don't think that this would work in our house because there's 100% this would be buckets thrown. He would just. And now I'm picturing my dog just curled up there.
Photoshop him in.
And then the second piece would be I'm 100% all those ears would be chewed off.
Oh, yeah. Also,
Or
Janet would hump it.
eyeballs or yeah. No, she just humps blankets and
Oh.
towels.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
And
sheep
her
is
bed.
like a blanket of an animal.
That's true.
Yeah.
No, but it has to be something that you like. You pick
Are you
it up
kidding me?
and she just
Jana
like,
would just bark at this all day long.
bring
She
that
would-
home. And just,
like terrier ass, like, yeah.
and then she'll look at another head and forget about it. It's anyway. it'll-
Well, I've gotten up to pee at night and then come back, and she thought there was an intruder in the house.
Who the fuck are you?
And I had to like turn the lights on and have her like completely calm down because she was completely like,
Janet.
somebody is here.
Damn it, Janet.
Exactly.
Well,
What do you think, Paul?
I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's
is there
it's very interesting, and you know, it goes to say that old saying, right? 3 heads are better than one, right?
Mhm.
So there we go. So if you ever see this, don't be sheepish. Go ahead and sit on it and enjoy it. Okay, we ready for the next one?
Yeah.
We're gonna start with Eliza.
Okay. Ooh.
Mating call.
Oh my God. All right. So we got a lot going on here. First, it looks like there are 2 taxidermied lions in the middle of lovemaking.
That's the face I make, so that makes sense.
Yeah, no, exactly. I feel very seen. The lady lion's on the bottom. She's either having a great time or an awful one. You can't really tell. He's having a big time, but also then, like more towards the front of the photo, there's a couple of bunnies doing their thing, and I think mice. So we got the whole spectrum animal situation. Can I tell a story about something like this?
Yes.
Yes,
First of all,
30
obviously,
seconds on the clock.
oh my God, 30
Go.
seconds. I'm going to try. All right. Obviously, I love it. I went to the Big Cat Rescue many years ago, the one that was Carol Baskins and Tiger
Yeah.
King.
Oh,
Before the
Before
Okay.
Tiger
Mm.
King.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. This is like, because it's outside Tampa where my family lives. And we were like, yeah, we want to see these animals. So they have a lion and a white tiger, which normally in the wild would never be together, but they were raised together and they were bonded. So they like keep them together in an enclosure.
Yeah.
And everybody's like looking at this, like looking at these like majestic animals. And then we look up and they are absolutely just humping away. And it was
Making little babies.
yeah,
Little tigers.
Yeah, ligers. They're making some ligers. It was delightful, and I was like, "That's the best thing that's ever going to come out of Big Cat Rescue in 2020."
Little did
Prove
we
me
know.
wrong.
Little did we know.
But I love these. It's just a biological imperative. I wish I can't see well the bunny or the mouse faces as well, but I wish that I wish she looked like she was having more fun. But yeah, into it. Love it. 100%.
All right, I'm going to go next. I also love it. Spoiler, whatever. That's my answer. Moving on. No, I love it because it's like, I mean, if you're going to be taxidermied, why not be taxidermied like kind of awesome, like just crushing it.
Wait, is this
like,
a wish of yours in the future?
No. It'd be funny if it was just the lions.
Could you imagine? Look at Grandma and Grandpa.
Yeah. Just horrified.
In the will.
Time.
You get
They
no
died
money.
doing what they loved, and we
Okay.
captured that moment.
No money if you don't put this on display in the front row.
That's true.
I will haunt you.
I would have, and then you said mating call. I would have put crush and puss. Or down for life.
Downward dog.
Downward dog for life. God, there we go. That's so much better. The other, just small caveat. Sorry, Nick, you're not going to get this, but I love there's like a reflection in it of like, what is that, Freddy Krueger? It definitely, there's like the outline of Freddy Krueger that took this photo with
I think I get that. He has the hat.
Yeah, it's the hat and the striped shirts. And was
I will
probably
say
into taxidermy.
that looks like the hat of a man who spends a lot of time, like, sculpting animal sex.
Mhm.
I mean, that's definitely a fedora. That's the
Yeah,
hat
like
there.
a guy that really puts time into like perfectly sculpting animal fucking. He for sure wears.
Because
a
I was
fedora.
I was
Good,
thinking
he's
like
distracted.
yeah,
how-
keep that guy busy.
how many different looks? How many different looks did he do before he landed on this O face of that lion? Is what I want to know.
Yeah.
Like
I
how
think
many
you
was
get
he
one
like?
shot.
Are we going open? Or are we going close?
I think it would have been funny if he put fedoras on his.
Yeah.
I mean, he
on the
still
animals.
could.
I mean,
He
and
still
it would
could.
make sense. So
Yeah, just a little mouse-sized fedora. That would be cute.
That would be adorable.
A little chef hat actually on the
Yeah.
mouse.
all right, Paul, what's yours? I want to hear yours.
Oh, I hate it.
Ooh.
Doggy style's only for dogs. That's all I have to say about that. This is bullshit. They're trying to force a narrative on these animals that's not how they do it.
That's how.
You're right. That's appropriation.
That's
dude.
appropriating doggy style.
Unbelievable.
And it should be only for dogs.
Well,
And that's my platform I'm running on. If you want to join me
the
on this,
bunnies are
I'm gonna
doggy
vote
style.
for you, dude.
thank you.
Everyone's
yeah.
doggy style.
Oh, wait, but she's like laying down. Is that also doggy style?
Well, she's kind of
It's
on
like
all fours.
Prone bone.
She's
They
on
call
all
it prone
fours
bone.
because that's like the joint there.
Yeah.
Prone bone?
Prone bone.
Really? That's a
That's
term?
when it's free.
Prone bone. Oh my god.
I got prone
Yeah.
bonoed last night.
The lions
prone
actually are
bone
a
out.
little prone bone. Also, I've
That's when
seen
lawyers do it.
lions.
Prone bono.
But I've
damn
seen
it.
Or you
lions
too. Sorry. Okay,
fucking,
we're
and
done.
they do it that way.
They do. They
Yeah.
do. I was being,
No, I know.
I was
just-
I was lying about
You
it.
were
I
lying.
can't help but
about
be
it.
pedantic. I'm sorry.
Well, it's because male lions don't have the biggest piece, so she's got to lay down like that because
Yeah.
he's got to
Gotta
get the
make it
right
work.
angles.
Yeah.
If that was a tiger,
It's
she could
relatable.
stand straight up.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with love it on this.
All right.
Just because it's funny to me to think about the guy that had to spend like a shitload of time like carefully sculpting animal fucking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause either he did it cause he's a big perv, or he did it cause his boss is a big perv, and that's like the shittiest week at work where you're just like you're just sitting there like sculpting a lion cock for like a whole day. Like that's a weird day at work.
Yeah.
So either way, he's got a story. I feel like for a name though, I might go with Nothing But Mammals. Some way to quote that song.
Yeah.
Some Bloodhound Gang reference.
Also, though, can you imagine?
Like on the Discovery Channel.
If you saw animals in Missionary, that'd be so fucked up.
Like that, you walk in and they're like, "Oh shit, no, this is wrong. This is wrong."
Just like a couple of lions gazing into each other's eyes.
I would imagine they start talking to you right after. They're like, "Oh shit, fuck!"
You're just
Can I
like,
find some furries? What's happening here?
just like, oh no, it's a president.
If any of our listeners at home have actually seen missionary animal sex apart from humans, please let us know what animal that is.
Yeah,
That's
what?
ridiculous.
I would be horrified. I'd be like, this is the end times.
Oh my god.
All right. I think we got everybody that round.
Yep.
Yeah,
All
we
right,
got
ready
everybody.
for the next one?
Oh yeah.
You know it.
Okay. Tree crabs.
Jesus Christ.
Can I go first? Can I go
Yes,
first?
you
Hate it. Oh my god. This
Hey,
is
you
the
have
thing
to
of
describe
nightmares.
it. You have to describe it.
Oh, okay. So this is like
It's a coconut crab.
It's a
Ooh.
coconut crab.
Yes, it's a
so
big thing from like Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
a
they-
very large crab.
They're
Yes.
like the size of a cat.
And they climb on. They get on trees. They climb everywhere. It's
Ooh.
crazy.
And it
That's
has
right.
the body like half the top torso. It's almost like a mermaid, but it's a crab and a squirrel. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Where
It's like a
the,
centaur.
It's a yeah.
Squirrel tar.
Yeah, it's a squirrel centaur, and it's
Mhm.
terrifying. And I hate it so much. Much rather see one
I mean,
skateboarding.
that's the worst case of crabs. That's
Yeah, that's like, oh man, it's like a satyr.
Yeah.
Yeah, terrified. No, thank you. Tree crabs is the title. I'll think about another one.
I hate this. This is so. I mean, it's almost like the crab started eating the squirrel and got tired, so that's just how it got stuck. And like the squirrels. And anyway, this is just like demonic to me. I can't. But that's all I got.
It'd be kind of cool on a wall, though. Like,
I
let's
mean-
be real. Like mounted on a wall, I'm liking it more. I'm like moving my.
Yeah.
Actually, love it. Mounted on a wall, and I'm
Okay.
into it.
Good.
I changed mine.
All right, Nick.
I'm gonna go love it
Oh,
just because it's ridiculous. It's like I don't want it.
How much
But-
would you pay for it? How much would
No
you pay
dollars. I don't want that in my home.
No dollars.
If I was given that, I would keep it in a box. I would lock the box in case it came alive. Because I would be superstitious of it at all times. I'd be like, I don't trust that this isn't like... I would become ever so slightly religious on the off chance that was a demon. But I think it's ridiculous. And if I did have it, I would definitely use it for pranks. Like, I would put it in places like when people were coming over just to fucking
Or,
freak
like,
people out.
If somebody stayed the night, like put it in the shower, so when they walk in, it's just
Ooh,
like,
yeah.
Or just put it like so when they close the bathroom door and like look around, it's like looking off the like washer or some shit at them, and they're just like, Jesus fucking Christ! Just like I'm in a movie.
No, thank you.
All right,
Eliza.
100 American dollars. I would.
That's
I love it. I love the bitchy little look on the squirrel's face. He's he's angry. He's angry because he was born this abomination. He should not exist. I hope that the legs are articulated so you can pose them. I would absolutely put this on my wall.
like they used one of those dolls that you
Yeah.
get at like J.C. Penney for like what is it,
put wires
Joanne's
in it.
Crafts? You know,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
dolls for like making a miniature dress or whatever they did.
Yes,
Or
exactly.
for like posing for drawing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Put those legs in
absolutely.
there.
Yeah, like the squirrel, like he seems to be screaming, and that is just like I feel like that's every squirrel's like inner experience anyway.
yeah.
So it's art.
That is kind
Love.
of like the vibe that
Okay.
they go through life with. It's
Yeah.
kind of like,
Exactly, exactly. But just now we know what it looks like inside.
Jesus.
Was that the last one, or do you have one?
We've got one more.
Oh,
Heck
boy.
yeah.
Okay.
Best for last? I don't know. We'll figure this out. Here we go. Leapfrog.
Cirque du Frog.
Let's start.
No,
let's go
Cirque
back.
du-
Let's go back. Or yeah, let's go
Frog.
back to
No,
Nick.
we should have Paul start.
Okay,
this
I'll
one.
start.
It's your turn.
I love it because it reminds me of Toad and Frog.
Oh yeah.
Frog and Toad.
Frog and Toad, that show. So just thinking like, so ever since that show, I always thought the frogs and toads had this like society where they walked around and rode on bikes, and this is kind of giving me that fantasy. So and just the amount of work that had to be done for this, and like also, was this like a whole family that got massacred at one time? And is there like, there's a lot going on here, and like the detail. Anyway, love it. I'm gonna say.
Did you describe it though?
Oh yeah. It's basically a circus of frogs. So one's doing like the human like pyramid, and then there's like
The frog pyramid.
The frog pyramid, and then there's a circus ring, and somebody's walking a tightrope, and another one's holding a pole with a frog on the top of it. There's there's a frog on spikes. Oh, and there's a frog with a dumbbell on its something. And he's on a pedestal. Anyway, there's a lot in this picture, so I love it.
I counted 17 frogs.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was quite the day at the pond. The ones that made it tell the story. I kind of hate this. I'm gonna go hate it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of frogs.
It is a lot of frogs.
I don't know. I don't feel like reptiles and amphibians make a good taxidermy
Yeah.
animal, really. Reptiles better than amphibians. That's fair.
She's right there. She's
Yeah,
listening.
but an
Gina,
alligator is like
cover
its
Gina's
own
ears.
animal. I know it's a reptile, but it's like its own thing. People like make leather out of those.
That's true.
Nobody wears frog leather. That's weird. I don't know. I just like it's the same
Almost
as
sounds
like
like
it
it's
is
like, well, no, it's
sustainable,
more
so.
sustainable.
it's the same as like old school when they used to do mounted fish and they actually used to kill them and use the skin,
Yeah.
and they always aged like shit and just looked terrible like
Mhm.
pretty quickly. Now like fish mounts are all just made out of plastic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have one. It's just a
Is-
plastic fish.
It's the idea of
Is
the
our
fish.
puffer fish that's in our house, is that plastic or is that real?
It's real.
So you've got a real
I have
skin
a-
mount puffer fish?
Yeah.
Does it look-
Everything's real except after. It was about 6 months after I bought it. I was looking. I went to look at it close. It's like in this really cool like macabre glass
Mhm.
case. I was like, oh, this is awesome. And I was like, wait a minute. And I put my face to the glass case and. Oh no! They replaced its eyes with googly eyes.
I can't believe it took you 6 months.
No, I was just like, oh, that's
So
cool.
it's a puffer fish, and he's just like,
It's like a real
Tell-
puffer fish, fake googly eyes.
Tell the story of you bought it. I forget what was the story. You were like getting decor for your new home, single Paul.
Yeah,
It was like I need to put some stuff in my house.
yeah. I was like, I want people to know my personality right when they walk in. Puffer fish. That's it.
I'm with
Yeah.
you.
Thank
yeah,
you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
You
I
like
think
that
I got it
weird.
at Home Goods or something.
Yeah.
all right, Eliza.
Obviously, I love it.
Mhm.
I love just like whoever's twisted mind was like, oh, I'm gonna make a frog circus. I like the top of the frog pyramid. Like he's standing kind of cunty. Do you know what I mean? Like he's just like feeling himself.
Yeah, he's got
Lot of
like the
attitude.
Superman
He's got
pose.
attitude, exactly.
Attitude.
Yeah, we've got the tightrope walker. We've got the one doing the splits in the air. I don't know if frogs actually even can do that, but like this took a lot of time. $500 American dollars. I love it.
500.
I would pay. It's a lot of work. I respect the artist. I would pay 500.
Nice.
I'm gonna go with hate it. Not a fan. Don't like it. I'm kind of with Nick on this one. I don't like the frog. I'm down for the alligator taxidermy. That I'm cool with. I don't know about the frogs. It's a little weird. And I don't have like a solid reason for. I just don't like it. I guess I don't like the circus. Maybe that's it. You put them on a skateboard. I'm into it.
Circus is so exploitative.
Yeah. Nitro circus frogs. Yes, please. On little dirt bikes. I love it.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That one, I guess, yeah, just like, don't people say that the circus is like rude or whatever? People are upset
Yeah,
about the
everyone's
circus.
like, the circus is rude.
This is
You rude circus, you.
Yeah.
Rude.
You bad little circus.
bad little circus. What's the Britney Spears circus song? What's her circus song? Didn't she have a circus
Yeah,
song?
it's called Circus.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Frog circus. I don't know. Not into it. No, thank you.
They seem like they'd be slimy, and like you'd be touching a slimy ass frog for like a lot. while you're
Posing it.
putting those together. Yeah, I don't know.
And I
But
always
their
think-
legs are so silly. They're like real. They look like people legs when they're stretched out,
They
not
taste
like
like chicken.
in that corner. Do they? You've had frog legs?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Eliza, who
I know,
won't
it's
try
shocking.
weird food.
I was having a moment.
Would you have them now?
Wait.
Or
No,
like you've
no.
had it and now
Again?
you're done?
No, yeah. I just wanted
What was
to
the
know.
story? What was
It was just like it's like a chain restaurant that's like Louisiana
what
themed.
chain restaurant has frog legs?
No, it's like a Cheesecake Factory level. Like
Okay.
I feel like Cracker Barrel has them.
Really?
I would.
Yeah, any
would
of
you
those
eat
like
frog legs at Cracker Barrel. They
no,
got it
there's-
from the
Waffle
ditch
House?
behind.
Do they have them
No.
at Waffle House? Can
but
you get
in
them
the
your
South,
waffles?
I feel like for
That's a
sure they
thing.
got
That's
frog
This is
for
legs.
like
sure.
in Chicago. I can't remember the name. It's like a essentially like Louisiana themed like
Mm.
kind of nicer chain restaurant. They had frog. I was like, I'll try it. It was. I mean, it's fine. I
You
would
tried
eat it.
alligator? I would try alligator.
I'm trying. I feel like they had alligator nuggets. I can't remember if
I've
I
had it.
those or not.
I remember it being kind of tough. That's all I remember.
I would hunt an alligator for sure. They seem like an animal that I wouldn't feel bad about killing at all.
There's nothing in their brain but just run and food.
They're just they just are an eating machine. So I feel like it wouldn't bug me.
Yeah.
That describes some of us.
Oh no.
Don't kill us, Nick.
Oh
No, I'm not gonna kill people. Jesus Christ! But alligators are just a mean-hearted animal. They just
They
don't
are.
seem
They're
nice.
hateful.
Yeah, and they seem like they need to be taken down a peg.
Yeah.
All right. I think that'll do it.
Yeah, I think that. Yep, that's it. Thanks.
Thank you for all the fun.
joining us
taxidermy.
for Taxidermy Edition of Love, Hate, Laughs, Love It or Hate It.
We'll
We'll
figure
get
it
better. We promise. All right.
All right. Thanks everybody.
Bye.
Bye.